Today, a Nebraska Woodster, first good run with the new splitter. Not new splitter, new pump, but acts like a new splitter. Let's show you. Hey Woodsters, my name is Mike. Well, welcome back. Behind me here, we've got the Wolfe Ridge set up and ready to rock and roll. You'll see here in a little bit, we have no rounds in front of that Wolfe Ridge right there because she eats them about twice as fast now. And so you'll see that we got just a good splitting session here today. We're starting on our new run because you can see behind me here, this last bin is completely filled up. And so we started our new run and we're gonna get some splitting done. So some of you are probably wondering, what am I doing back in Nebraska? I was supposed to be at the Hoosier Firewood Hysteria, but looking at the forecast and a 10.5-hour trip, I don't believe much in the weather forecast, but when it's 98% chance you're gonna get 1 to 2 inches, it wasn't a 10.5-hour trip that I was gonna make over a weekend for that kind of weather. But this is going out and I'm hoping, I'm not sure, I haven't seen any videos back there. I'm hoping I was completely wrong, and I'm wishing that I was there because it's nice and sunny out, but I'm sure you guys will let me know. So anyway, not doing firewood in Indiana, but we're doing firewood here in Nebraska. At least the wind's blowing here. All right, let's get to it. Yep, we're not going to be able to get any more bins in here. She's pretty tight, but we got her in there. Once we get out past this bunch of boards right here, then we're back in the clear here, and that will be it for this run here. This should be the last one before we start back over on the west side and work our way back east again. So now I have a new goal. Now that I have a new pump and a new run, and Easter isn't here yet, is there any chance I can get it done before Easter? I'm not even sure how many days. It's probably only 2, 3, 4 weeks away. I don't know. It's gotta be pretty tight, but just with that new pump here and that Wolfe Ridge running at full capacity, you know, we might all be surprised how much I can get done here before Easter. So, all right, here we go. right, well, there you go. Show you this here. Didn't quite get it all on film here, but let me flip you around, show you what we got cooking. That new pump right there is the ticket. Thanks Bob and Chris up there at Wolfe Ridge. This 28 Pro. I liked it before, but I really like it now. But as you can tell, and as you heard me say earlier before, the one thing that I'm going to find out is this thing eats those rounds quite a bit faster, almost twice as fast. And so, yeah, we got those all cleaned up here. Got everything moved. And we're ready for another good run. So this morning, you saw me, we were working mainly on this red elm here, and so the cages are coming together nicely. And we've got her all set up here. Got a little bit of an angle so I can move that conveyor back probably close to 2 to 3 feet before I have to readjust it again. Starting to dry out up here. Last time you see me up here, it was a disaster. And with that good old Nebraska wind blowing, boy, she dries off nicely up here on this knob. So you can see I took the tractor, got to drop the blade here and kind of cleaned up everything a little bit, so in case it does rain again, we don't have to fight through the mud. So anyway, flip you back around. So yeah, pretty good run here this morning. Gonna spend a little bit more tractor time now rolling rounds back to this Wolfe Ridge, and so that's probably going to be the next program that we do here. So anyway, thanks for coming along with me, and I should have listened to all of you guys way earlier when you said that Wolfe Ridge was too slow and something was wrong. You were right. I was too stubborn, and but now I don't mind admitting when I was wrong, and you guys were right. So appreciate that, and if there's anything else that you see, leave a comment below. Otherwise, you guys know the program. Like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you on the flip side.